Ew, ew, ew. Oh, what do you do when you feel blue? What do you do when you are very stressed? What do you do when you are out of your mind? Many people say that when you feel blue, you have to shout ah to resilience your stress. And a lot of people say that you have to sleep. I think that this is good. A lot of people say that you have to do something. So here I'm going to share my own experience. How do I resilience my stress? And today we're going to talk about the resilience to stress. Let's get started. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Almirante Taibu. Please, I want to beg you to subscribe to my channel, like, comment, and share. Today, we want to talk about the resilience to stress. What is stress? Stress is when you are not feeling good with your mind. When you try to do something and this thing doesn't happen, and you feel blue, you feel hungry, you feel that something is not okay, something like that. You know what is it? And I don't know how to make it clear for you. But how to resilient, how to manage this stress. Yes, when many people are very stressed, they are out of their mind. They can do things bad. For example, if you were writing, you can write something that you don't want to write. If you were doing something, you will have some limitation because your mind is not working good. So, knowing how to manage your stress, it will help you to do your jobs. Many people, when they are writing their CVs, they always write there that I'm good, hard worker, and I can work in a hard time. These hard times is the time of stress where you feel blue out of your mind. You, as a professional, mean as a worker, you have to be strong enough to work even with stress. But what do you want to do to resilience your stress and start working how to live happiness? Yes, sometimes you go to the job very happy and you make an accident. Maybe or probably you will be stressed, you will be out of your mind because you are thinking what happened. But even though you are working, you have to go to the job and you will have to work. Or sometimes you go there very happy singing your song, and when you start there, you start having a fight, discussion between you and your colleague. This always happens. Or sometimes you will go to your job or school, or even though in your house you want to do something very special and you receive a call and they will tell you something that is not good. And your mind will not work very good because you have something that is bothering your mindset. Something like this that I wanted to say. As I said here, I'm an English learner. I'm learning. If I will have mistakes, please understand me and comment. Teach me because I want to learn from you and you will learn from me. What do I do for resilience my stress? Yes, when I was learning soft skills master course, we learned about how to manage the stress. Yes, our teacher says that when you are very stressed, you have to breathe, something like that. You have to breathe. You have to breathe. Again, we believe that when you breathe, your mind will relax. Yes, breathe. Yes, I'm a singer. I sing in the church. Also, we believe that when you breathe, you relax your mind and your body will relax, something like that. When you want to go to sing on the stage or on the altar, if you are very angry or if you are very, I forgot the name, but you don't feel good, you are afraid of the people, just control your mind and breathe, 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 and go. Because this is something very good. Also, when you are very stressed, even with your wife, even with your friend, even with your studies, because you studied and many people is here in your head, probably your mind sometimes will disturb you because it's many things that you are not understanding. So you have to breathe because this will help you. And our teacher, when we were learning soft skills, she said that after you breathe, you have to shout. But I think that this is very rare. You have to shout, oh, something like that, because when you shout, you are removing, you are taking it out, the stress that is in your body, something like that, that you have to shout. But I've never done these things. When I'm very stressed, I don't shout because I think that I'm not a crazy. Yeah, something like that. Also, my sister, oh no, my sister. Also, my teacher says that when you are very stressed, for example, in your job, and your mind is very hot, you don't know how to resilience, how to manage your stress, you can stand up and start walking side by side, side by side, start working, or in the same time breathing. Also, you can shout, not shout like a crazy man, but just to manage your stress. This is what I learned from my teacher in our course when we were learning soft skills. But now I'm going to share you my experience. What do I do to manage or resilience my own stress? When I feel blue, when I'm very angry and my mind is not working, what do I do? Sometimes I breathe because I think that will help me. But a lot of times I try to sleep. But when I'm very stressed, but when I'm very hungry, I can't dream. I can't sleep. When I try to sleep, I don't sleep because my mind is something like pressing me. Not, you can't sleep, you can't sleep, you can't sleep. Yes, when I feel blue, when I feel very stressed, what do I like to do? The most thing that I like to do is I go to city to walk alone. Just I start walking, feeling that breeze, looking for the birds, looking for the cars, looking for people. That helps me to refresh my mind. Sometimes I go to the beach or in the sea. I start looking to the sea, the clouds, the sky, the plants in the forest. I like to see that because that also refresh my mind, something like that. But my secret is I am a singer and I always like to sing. I always sing when I'm very sad, when I'm very stressed. I like to sing. I start just singing, not a song that I listen. I start singing, oh God. For example, I start asking God, what is going on? Why does these things happen? I'm sure that one day it will change. Something like that. Like I start giving motivation for my own self, but not just thinking. I motivate myself singing. So I believe that one day this thing is going to change. So when I sing, I manage my resilience. I think that the things that you have to do when you are stressed, I think that the thing that you have to do when you are stressed is doing something that you like to do. For example, if you know that I'm not very good, my mind is not working good, you like to talk, go into the house of your friend and have a good conversation, play a football, play something, you start laughing, 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 and you will forget that bad things. If you like to eat, for example, sometimes I like when I feel blue, when I'm very stressed, very angry, I like to eat. So if you like to eat, you can go and eat just to help your mind to start thinking good. Also, if you like to, how can I say, watch movies, for example, you feel that everything is bad, and your mind is not working good. Also, you can go to watch the videos. Doing something that you like to do when you feel stressed is very good. You have to know your own body and you have to be able to solve your own problems. If you have a problem with stress, you have to know what can I do to manage my stress. This is something very good and you have to do it. It will help you to manage your own stress and to be a good person in front of people because this is good. People don't like someone rude. You are always angry because many things is happening. We know that all the people have their own problems, but you have to be able enough to control your face, to manage your stress, and to live happiness. Because if you will always be thinking in problems, you will be sick. There's a lot of sickness that comes when you are always stressed, when you are always blue, something like that. You have to change your mindset and you have to study your own body. Discover what do you like to do, and when you feel blue, when you are stressed, when you are angry, you have to do that thing and start smiling and start singing and start living as a normal person like nothing is happening. We all know that the problems comes not to destroy us. The problems comes to build, to teach us to be strong. So you have to learn from the problem and you will be strong and succeed in your life. My name is Almirante Taibu. Sorry if I didn't say everything that is expected to see here in this video, but I beg you again to subscribe to my channel, like, comment, and share. I'm new. God bless you, and see you in the next video.